On the 26th of September last year, when Gardaí raided a Dublin flat, they found Natalie Ennis bloodied, bruised and surrounded by a group of men. The 38-year-old, seen here with her mother on the right, had been wrongly accused of stealing cocaine, beaten to a pulp, stabbed, burnt, subjected to violent threats and held captive for hours. She had clumps of hair missing from her head. At the scene, Gardaí recovered weapons including a hammer, a hatchet and a Lucozade bottle containing petrol, all used to inflict injuries by the gang who took turns attacking her. Judge Pauline Codd said the defendants inflicted sadistic, ritualistic, almost medieval-style punishment on Ms Ennis. She said the violence illustrated how normal humanity was absent in the drugs underworld. She also took into account that the 5 who pleaded guilty to false imprisonment and assault causing harm were all on bail for other offences at the time they committed these crimes. 22-year-old Cian Walsh from Constitution Hill in Dublin 7 was jailed for 8.5 years. 55-year-old Mark Bachmahan and his son Mark Keogh, who's 33, who both lived in the flat at Henrietta House in Dublin 7, were sentenced to 12 and 9 years respectively. Sean Conroy, who texted a friend during the attack telling him she's getting tortured, was described as one of the main guys. The 21-year-old from Sillogue Road in Ballymun was jailed for 12 years. The judge described the culpability of Braxton Rice from Henrietta House as exceptional. The 21-year-old, who threatened to rape Ms Ennis's daughter before violently attacking her with a hammer and an improvised blowtorch, was given the longest jail term of 14 years. Natalie Ennis was hospitalised for weeks after the incident with serious injuries. She said if the guards hadn't come through that door, she was sure she would have been killed.
Natalie is a survivor, but a survivor and survival comes at a heavy price. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Her life and that of her family has been changed forever. Natalie has had to fight again and again for the basic core supports to rebuild her life. Dental care, injury repair, somewhere safe to live. A mess of a system dysfunctional that states it protects and helps women and victims of all sorts of violence, which is clearly and evidently untrue.
Judge Codd commended Ms Ennis for her courage and dignity and said she hopes she receives the supports like counselling that she is waiting for. Deborah Naylor, Virgin Media News at Dublin Circuit Criminal Court.